Hey guys, welcome back to the program. Welcome back to the DeeTimeLove show. You join me at the RAF Museum and I'm going to showcase a new watch that I've added to the collection, the Marathon GSAR, Government Search and Rescue. And I thought it'd be very fitting to show you guys around the RAF Museum to showcase some of the stuff they have. What a cool place in Colindale, North London. I'm a real aviation geek and I tend to review quite a few watches down here, especially aviation timepieces that come in to the channel. But guys, let's change perspective and take a closer look at the RAF Museum. Now let's change perspective and take a closer look at the watch that I've taken with me to the RAF Museum. I hope you've enjoyed part 2 of the tour of the RAF Museum. And if you missed part 1, check a link on the description or my video listings to check out part 1 to get an overview of the RAF Museum. It's been thoroughly enjoyable seeing all the aircrafts here from World War One, World War Two, and further on RAF military planes and search and rescue crafts like I featured just earlier in this video. And I thought it'd be very fitting to demonstrate those helicopters and aircrafts that are assigned to the military for government search and rescue. And the watch that I've added to my collection is called the Marathon GSAR, that stands for Government Search and Rescue. And I was looking for a watch that I could wear every day, or a watch that I can wear socially when I go hiking. I wanted something solid on my wrist, something military assigned, something that really gives me that toolish look of a watch, something built for purpose, something that was military spec'd out to real ICO certification. And this Marathon watch ticked off all of those boxes. It's 300 meters water resistance. It's got a 41mm case diameter. Now, if you've got a smaller wrist, you can get one at 36mm. If you're someone with a larger wrist, someone who's a bit of a bodybuilder, you can go for a 46mm watch. So they really have customized these watches to suit every size of the individual that might be military assigned to go out there and do what they need to do. Now, for those of you that are not familiar with Marathon watches, they are a Canadian brand, but their watches are assembled in Switzerland, so they're Swiss made. This watch hosts a ETA 2824/2, very robust, reliable movement. Marathon do tend to regulate their movements very well, so they're very precise timekeeping machines, I have to say. And you know, the case thickness is, let's get that into focus, 13.6 millimeters. Not too thick, to be honest with you, since it's 300 meters water resistance. It's 48 millimeters in terms of lug to lug. It's got a 20 millimeter band width as well, and it's got a very nice brush satin finish for, as you can see there. And look at the bezel, how it elevates out a little bit, that external edge finish of the bezel. It's got a 120 click bezel, sounds very nice indeed to use, and it's very easy to use as well, guys. Everything is very simple with this watch, very nice to the sound. The audio sound of this bezel is absolutely fantastic. Just align that there. Fantastic, guys. Now, I love the syringe hands. It's got like a tritium syringe rather than Swiss Luminova, and on the indices as well. And that's because this is a military assigned watch, and you know, this watch will operate in total complete darkness. So if you're going to be doing something tactical and it's going to be night, this watch is perfect for those military assignments. Swiss Luminova is good. However, if you're not in any sunlight, you're going to struggle to tell the time. Now, Marathon say this tritium on this watch will last for up to 25 years, which is great. Now, at 12 o'clock, I'll leave a lume shot. As you can see, the lume is all one color, but at 12 o'clock, it's more of an orange color, and that's for you to be able to identify where 12 o'clock is. There is some Swiss Luminova on the actual bezel there at 12 o'clock as well. But overall, this is a very rugged, tough watch, guys. I love the screw down crown. It's 300 meters water resistance. The dial is very legible, quite a bit going on there. Let me just move that minute syringe hand, and you can see the symbol of radiation. It's just to let you know that this watch falls with compliance in regards to the radiation that this watch admits. So nothing to be concerned about, but it just has to tell you what this watch admits in terms of radiation. But it comes under health and safety. Nothing to be worried about there, guys. But let's have a look at the back of the watch. Looking at the clasp before we look at the back, very nice indeed. Tough, robust. Lots of micro adjustments there, 5 micro adjustments. Screw down pins for the actual bracelet, very good indeed. You've got drilled lug holes, so I can change it for the rubber straps whenever I want, guys. Very good and easy. And I'll do an ownership review to let you know how I get on with this. But let's just take a closer look. Look at the back there, guys. Let's have a look what it says. So very military inspired, isn't it, this? As you can see, watch wrist dive watch ISO 6425. Fantastic. It's just telling you, giving you all the info, what you'd expect with a real military assigned watch, guys. So it's very robust. I just love the way this thing looks. It's got a hell of a lot of character, guys. Screw down crown, manual wind, hacking, good timekeeping, a very robust, reliable movement. Let's get this bad boy on the wrist. Now, as you can see, the 41mm version of this timepiece fits perfectly on my just under 7-inch wrist. Now, the 41mm automatic version of this watch retails just over £1,600 sterling for 2023. Obviously, the 36mm version will be considerably cheaper, and I believe the 46mm will be a little bit more expensive than the 41mm. So in fairness, I really do price these watches very competitively. Like I said, with ISO certification, military spec'd out, the 300 meters water resistance. I got this with the rubber straps as well, and I'll do an ownership review and let you know how this watch fares in my hiking journeys and everyday living situations. But overall, it's a very cool timepiece. Now, I was in contact with Marathon and said, look, I love Marathon watches and I want to basically do a lot more with them. And I said, look, what I'd like to do is offer my guys a bit of like a press discount you can get. And I said, look, what can we do? And we negotiated a 15% discount for the DeeTimeLove viewers, guys. So if you're interested in any of these watches, I can get you up to 15% discount. I've left a link, a promo code in the description. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you enjoyed part 1 and part 2 of the RAF museum tour. And I feature an AV8 watch in the first one and my favorite military assigned, my everyday robust, tough, action-packed watch, the Marathon GSAR. Leave your comments below. Let me know your thoughts in regards to the Marathon watch. It really is a cool watch with lots of charisma and character. And I think it could be quite versatile as well. Very cool, very nice. I think it's a future modern classic in the making here, guys. But anyway, take care and I'll see you in the next video.
Thank you for watching DeeTimeLove. My name is Alex Photi. I'm the owner of Perpetual Time. I am a WASTEP certified watchmaker. I'm also a fellow of the British Horological Institute, and I also sit on the board for the British Horological Institute and also sit on the board for the British Watch and Clock Makers Guild. We are proud to sponsor DeeTimeLove channel. Perpetual Time is based in Liverpool. We service and restore luxury brands such as Hublot, Rolex, Cartier, Omega. You can see our website www.perpetual-time.com. You can find us on Instagram and YouTube.